Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. And the crowd goes wild. Ooh. I'm super excited to do more art today. I was gonna stream a video game, but then I realized I still haven't decided what game I'm gonna play next, so so I still have everything set up for art, so why not do more art? So art, art, art. So that all said, let's make sure we get everything all set up here. iTunes music's pumping the jams in the background, and let's get some Photoshop showing up on screen. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oop. And then you can see me down in the corner flailing my arms. Yeah, you're just in time for the start of the stream. We're gonna do some art today. Gonna have our big ol' square canvas here and just gonna wing it as per usual, as we always do in Photoshop. So let's pick some like fun little funky colors. Let's do this little weird purple, and then I guess we could just stick with white or whatnot. And then let's just do some crazy gradients and then mix them all together and see what happens and watch the chaos unfold. So let's do hard mix, that's always fun. And then let's see if we get something funky. That's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and do that. I do like the purple though. I kind of miss the purple already. Yeah. It's kind of weird for me because like my streaming setup or whatnot, like I use TVs as my monitor. I don't have like an actual computer monitor. So I just set up my TVs and then slap my webcam on top and then I just get to chill in bed. It's super cool. So, love that. It's just nice to just kick back and relax and make Photoshop be stretched to its limits and see how badly I can destroy everything in Photoshop. It's so fun. Let's do this. I think we're making another like eye piece already, kind of, which it tends to be like always what accidentally happens. I feel like that's cool. Like that. Maybe we need more colors though. Maybe we could get one more gradient in on top of it. Let's do it like... I guess let's do it from this point to this point, maybe? Maybe that'll help. And then we have one more color in there. And then I kind of want to emboss it, just because that's fun. Even though embossing always like ruins everything, but I can't be stopped when it comes to the emboss. We gotta do it. So, oh, that's kind of nice. It's got like a three-dimensional triangle with noise coming off of it. I don't know how to explain that, but you can see it. Asking me to describe what I'm seeing visually. That would be so cool. I would love to make like video game art. It'd be so fun. I still just need to like work on learning more of like Unity or something and actually like trying to make a video game. I still have like plans one day. I want to do like a visual novel or something because that seems like an easy way to like dip my toes into the waters of like making games kind of in a way, you know, because then it's like I really only have to worry about like the writing and like doing basic like background graphics and stuff like that. But I know that there's a lot more involved than just that. But that's all I'm gonna tell myself it is. That way I can work up more confidence to actually approach it, and then later on I'll let the gravity of the situation hit me like a ton of bricks. So I think that'll be cool. Okay, what should we do with this? Should we like... We haven't messed with extrusion in a while, but maybe we'll try some of that. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So let's just go more extreme with it. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's beautiful. That works. And then we can like overlay the two maybe in some like funky sort of way. I mean, that's kind of not that bad. That's kind of cool. So, am I a trained artist? No. I took art class in 6th grade. I think that counts. But I don't really have like an art degree. My degrees are like psychology, theater, and film, and then I minored in music. But it's like, have I ever taken like an art class, like legitimately, like Not really. But I did teach myself Photoshop in like, I think 6th grade when I was doing the art class. So, well, maybe not. Maybe Photoshop was later. I don't remember if Photoshop was still kicking around back in 6th grade. But I know I took like a keyboarding class at one point in school. They had Photoshop on the computers, and I was just kind of like, ooh, let's mess with that. So that's kind of my artistic experience. And then it's also fun because I get to talk to other people who use Photoshop, and then like my process makes no sense to like anyone else, which is cool. So it's just nice, like using it in my own weird way. Now we have like a cool little spiral thing. So yeah, I mean, all 3 of my degrees are liberal arts, so that is true. You did get me there, so guess that's fair enough. All I remember mostly of like doing theater, well, I remember a lot from theater because it wasn't that long ago, but mostly I just remember every time it came time for one of us to actually like paint a set or whatnot, none of us could do it very well. So then that makes me really question how much art we can consider it. It was like, okay, paint a backdrop, guys, and it's like, how does that work? Okay, I think we have like a really minimalist image, but I kind of want to bring more like detail stuff back into it, or just fill up the background a little bit more. But let's see what we can do as far as that goes. I do kind of like luminosity, it looks a little funky. And lighting's kind of cool, but maybe we'll like lower the opacity on it. We could do it like there, and then we could just bump up the overall like color brightness of like the image, kind of. So we could make it pop a little bit more. Let's see, lower contrast maybe? I think it could go brighter, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool because it's like, I don't know, the way I like think of art is just like whatever like you make, basically, like no matter how you do it, it's like once you create it, it's like if it has like personal value to you, it's like that's all that matters or whatnot. I try to not like stress myself out too much about thinking about whether something I'm making is art or not, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's easy to like get into like a weird spiral in your head, like stressing about what art could be, I guess. But for me, it's just like, I just want to make things. And that's kind of all that matters. That's just kind of like a really simple statement, but it's true. It's like, I don't know, because a lot of people, like, especially in like theater and stuff, everyone's like, or just in general, like everyone deals with like perfectionism in different ways, you know? I try and like just make stuff and try not to think too hard about it. So, oh, you could do it. I mean, I wish I could do like a legitimate like Photoshop tutorial kind of thing one of these days, but it's like I'm just kind of winging it and see what happens most of the time, which is kind of, I think, how people should approach Photoshop or like learning programs in general. Like, it's nice to have like tutorials here and there, but you really just kind of gotta throw yourself in and like figure out how to make it work the way you want to. I think that's super helpful, because that's trying how I like force myself to like learn anything. Like, I'm trying to learn Blender more and more, and it's just like, oh, that's kind of funky. I like this. This is cool. But I'm like, I think part of it's also like I'm too like I'll watch half of a tutorial and then I get like bored. Like I can't focus on it, so that I just kind of want to wing it. So yeah. Yeah, I think I feel like that same natural like gravitation towards like worrying whether I'm doing something correctly or not. But the fun thing about art is there is no like correct way to do any of it. It's just kind of whatever. So it's like really like freeing once you think about it in terms of that. Is like you can literally just go wild. You could go crazy. You can do whatever you want. It's so nice. Um, let's make this contiguous though. And then delete that, and then make a new layer. And then I don't know what color this should be per se, but I bring in the purple again, and then maybe like emboss this downwards. Emboss is so weird because it's like, even if it's up or down, it's like the same thing either way. I don't know how to explain that, but and then I kind of want to like hue saturation, like shift it around a bit so it matches more. I don't know, do I like the green more? I think I do. I kind of wish this edge straight up just didn't exist. Kind of. So let's try and get rid of it. Maybe. Maybe we could bring this bottom part up though. I think we can. I believe in us. I can't tell if that connects perfectly or not. No, it doesn't, but that's okay. So we'll erase, and then I don't know. Oh man, I would love to make album art. It's so fun. I've been like teaching myself how to like make music in FL Studio and stuff in the background, and like making like album art seems so fun. So I would love that. Honestly, I would be totally down for that. I think this is pretty good. Well, it was pretty good, and then it decided to not be good. Hold on. There we go. I think that's cool. Should we bring in the same like weird like lined edge motif like along the bottom of it maybe? I think maybe we should, just so it feels more integrated with the rest of the image. Sometimes I just feel like I'm trying to use like big vocab words for no reason. It's like, let's see here. Maybe we'll manipulate it like that. Or maybe it should be flipped around so it doesn't look straight up like the exact same. I think maybe like this. I think that's cool. Maybe that? Yeah. We'll go with that. And then let's get rid of the black here. Because it's just kind of in our way. Okay. And then maybe we should like hide it behind these little like tendrils down here. And the way we could do that is just by erasing that part. Oh, I appreciate that. Let's see here. I mean, that doesn't look supernatural, but that's okay. I think that's cool. And then maybe we'll just ruin the whole thing. Hold on. I want to try something out real quick. Well, I mean, that made the colors pop. I kind of like the black and white parts a little bit. Well, I don't know. This song is so weird. I'm gonna change it. I guess let's just do soft light. Yeah, I think that works. But maybe we'll lower the opacity of that layer a little bit. Okay. I think that's good. It's very subtle. By subtle, I mean probably unnoticeable. Okay. Let's jump into polar coordinates for a second. See if we get anything funky out of that. I think this is kind of cool. Maybe we can overlay this with kind of the bottom of the image. adds a little bit more like visual chaosness, which is good. Can always use more and more busy work in the patterns and images. Gives you more to look at. Maybe we should try the filter gallery now. See if we got anything funky up in here. I mean, glowing edges actually looks kind of cool on this one. Okay. Alright. What happens if we invert it and then merge it in? Can we get like that liney, melty look? I mean, this is kind of fun. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like this. And then maybe we should... Hold on. Maybe we should get the original colors back in a little bit. That's a little messy looking, but kind of cool. Yeah. Difference and exclusion are like so funky. Let's like actually look back at what they were. Hold on. Hold on. And then, well, I might have hid the layers now. It was here, right? Yeah, these two, I think. I don't remember how to spell palettes. I think the second spelling is correct. I feel like that is it. I wonder... Okay. So let's take this and then invert that back. And then maybe we could get the colors to be kind of muddier, messier. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I like that more. So. And then should I, maybe if I reflect it sideways. Maybe then we'll get something that's more weird symmetrical. I mean, that just looks like a weird, like, squid. A little bit. But that's kind of fun. I do kind of like this, though. That is kind of fun. I do like the original image a little bit more, but maybe I can, like, merge this in a way that'll make sense. I think that would be good. Yeah, where do people, like, post a lot of art? I know, like, Instagram's pretty poppin' now when it comes to, like, places people post a lot, but you really have to have, like, square resolution stuff for it to work. But Instagram's also just weird. But then again, most, like, social medias kind of are. But I think maybe I just liked it better like this. I don't know. Maybe this is it. We can clean up some details real quick, though. There's a line over here that's kind of bothering me. Yeah, get a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. And then, well, maybe we'll look in the filter gallery once more. Because it might have something cool for us. Also, I need to crop it because it's telling me there's edges that shouldn't exist. So, let's look back in here again. Glowing edges was cool. Yeah, I don't, like, every time I look around on Instagram, it's mostly just people posting, like, vacation photos. It feels like, it's like, I don't know. Ooh, this is kind of nice. It's nice and, like, simple. Maybe we can work that in a little bit. Ooh. This is kind of funky. I don't know, do we like this more or less, though? Oh, do you on Instagram? I think I like this, but I don't like the background. Maybe like here, but then maybe I should up the saturation a bit more. Maybe. Why are people even on vacations right now is how I feel. Like, I understand it's important to like have like a sense of like escapism and like stuff like that, but you kind of can't really do that right now. I don't know. Then again, I've also just been inside my house in my room for like a year now. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this might be the end image for this one. How do we feel about this? It's kind of cool. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of like color overlay. See if we could bring out some like funkier colors in it. Maybe color burn, but like less. I kind of like the blues. Like maybe hereabouts-ish. I think that's kind of good. Yeah. Same. Been like a whole year. It's weird thinking that that's literally like what, like a week from now, basically. It's insane. Yeah. Like thinking about it, I'm like, okay, let's try not to stress out about that too much. It's like, it's so like heartbreaking. But yeah, I think I like these colors a little bit more. Just a little bit. Maybe we could get like a balance of the two. Maybe that? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I think this is it for this one. But now we have the hardest part, which is coming up with a name. Like, it's so wild to like think about that it's been like an entire year just like gone in a flash, kind of is what it feels like. It's so like mind-blowing to think about. I'm just like, I don't know. There's a certain like feeling of like, not quite happiness, but just, it's nice that we're still here like after a year of all this though. I think about that a lot and it's just kind of like wild to think about. I don't know what to name this though. Like orb squid? I don't know what's like a good name. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at, but that's like such a weird, well, not weird, but like it's such a strong sentiment, I guess. I'm gonna name this sentiment. I like that word. That's a good word. And I guess I didn't even spend that long on this one, so I guess we'll just freehand another one for like 30 more minutes, and then we'll do some like time challenge-y stuff after that. I think will be good. What do we want to do for this one though? Like thinking about it, it's like, we've done a lot of black and white pieces recently. Maybe let's do like a mint green. mint green and like, I don't know, dark blue. We'll do that. Maybe we'll do gradients again this time, but maybe we should like organize the gradients a little bit differently. Maybe that, and then maybe like that. To just like wing it or whatnot. I don't know. It's like I used to feel like so much like when I was like starting streaming, which I guess wasn't that long ago to think about, but like starting about it, I was like I stressed out like so much at first of just like I don't know, like questions of like, am I good enough to like stream my art? Blah blah blah. Like, do I have like confidence in what I'm doing? And then like the more I've like thought about it, the more I'm like, it kind of doesn't matter. It's just fun. So it's like, just like, I don't know. You just gotta like learn to let go and have fun a little bit. But I know that that's like super, it's like way harder than it should be. But I think that's what's like benefited me the most is just trying not to overthink it. Because I deal with like anxiety a lot in like normal like day-to-day life kind of stuff. So it's like nice to have, even if it's just for art or whatnot, having the ability to kind of let go for a little bit is nice. I feel like I'm not using the correct words, but why isn't this flipping how I want? I guess we just need to rotate it like 90 degrees clockwise, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. Wait, did I do it wrong? Oh, I think I did mess it up, didn't I? Okay. So this one should flip horizontal? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. I was like, I know what I want in my head, but I didn't know how to, like, rotate it to get there. It's that thing where it's like trying to rotate a sphere in your mind, but I guess with the sphere, it's like kind of pointless because it looks the same no matter what, however you're rotating it, but let's try... Hard mix is always fun. I like doing hard mix, like making a copy of the same image and then fusing them together hard mix because it makes the colors super intense. And it's kind of fun to do that with photographs I've been figuring out. So, because it kind of like gives it like a style. I don't know what the style would be called, just high contrast, eye-hurty, bright image, but it is a style. So... And I kind of like this. This is kind of fun. And then sometimes when you like get like these kind of like darkened inversions or whatnot, it's nice to just go into brightness and contrast and like yank it back up, kind of. Yeah, like super saturated. Yeah. And then contrast somehow just isn't doing anything really here. It's kind of weird. But I kind of want the green to come back in, maybe. I miss the green. Ooh, that's kind of funky. Do I like it like that more? That's kind of fun too, because it's kind of got like desaturated colors. I guess we'll just do multiple versions of this. Hold on. I liked this one, I think. And then sometimes Photoshop just refuses to do what it's showing that it should have done. Like, it's showing this as the preview, and then when I actually merge the images down, it's like, no, you don't get that. It's like, why? Photoshop, why do you do this to me? I kind of like that that adds like that line into it, though. What if I take this and use hue, maybe? Oh, divide gives us pink. It's kind of fun. I like the saturation. And then it decides to be like, nah, you don't get that. I guess we could add some pink. Let's see here. I really just want hue. It's like that was my objective from the beginning, and I did everything besides it. It's like, okay. Now let's like fuse these together in some coherent-ish way. That's cool. We do it like this, and then like bump the colors back up. I think that would help, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a bit much. Oh, I guess it like rendered out okay. Okay, so now let's do some funky stuff with this, because we've kind of kept it relatively normal so far. Oh, that's kind of cool. That looks like an owl, kind of. A little bit. So hard mix is cool. I do like subtract because then it's like we have two different things. So maybe multiply for the owl. And then we could do subtract for the weird thing. Well, we could do exclusion for the weird thing too. That's weird. And then subtract. That way it adds like asymmetry a little bit. Kinda, sorta. And then we can try and combine these together and see what happens. We get anything funky out of it. I love hard mix though, because it like always gives us this weird like glitchy, super like messed up looking kind of thing, and it's like I like that. I like it, it's cool. But then it renders and it's completely different. Why do you do this to me, Photoshop? What have I done to deserve this betrayal? Dang it. Okay. Well, never mind. We don't get this. There is one way to like cheat it though, which is like, say if I like did like fit on screen, I could like screenshot it and like bring it back in. Let me do that real quick. So I press print screen, I open up good old MS Paint, go ahead and post this in here, and then select out that image, crop it, save as, and then I'll just save this somewhere where I can hopefully remember where it's at. We're on stream 19. This is not Shadow Elsa. I don't know, something. We haven't titled this one yet. But then we do that. And then go to open. And then pull in that image that we just saved. And now we have it. And it's actually like rendered, so we can kind of like use that to like cheat and get around Photoshop not doing what we want. So now I have that image for real. And then also the good thing is because it was hard mix, it's like glitchy anyways, so it doesn't matter that like it started as like really small resolution, because then you just up the resolution of it and it like still is gonna look glitchy anyways. So it just kind of helps anyways. It's kind of cool. What are we working on though? What if we take this and we like flip it upside down? And then we take this, we can like fuse the two together in some sort of way. Maybe I can just kind of erase the top. That'll be a way to kind of cheat the system a little bit. I want those like owl eyes. I don't know how much of it I want it to fuse with the center image, but somewhere around there looks kind of right, I think. Okay, I'll take that. I don't really like this like messiness in the center a little bit, but we'll see. We'll get used to it as the image goes along. But yeah, MS Paint's so useful. Such a good program even to this day. It's like, do I like the colors? How is if we invert it? Those colors aren't too bad. The image is just really dark. Oh. Well, that's like super bright. Green versus linear dodge ad. I still haven't seen any of Stranger Things. I felt like I probably should at some point. I think when I was going through the film program when it came out, everyone just kept talking about it so much that I was like, I was like over it. I was like, I guess I'm just never gonna watch this. It's like, but if you want to watch it together sometime, I'll be down. There's been enough time passed now, so it's like I could probably manage it emotionally without feeling like like, I think that was the one like thing that was like, oh bless you. I guess we could just start me on the last season and I'll catch up. I'll add it to our list. Okay. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Where is my list? Okay. I immediately, like, my brain blanked out and I forgot what this was titled, even though I literally just said it like 2 seconds ago. Sometimes I'm worried that, like, I'm starting to, like, lose it a little bit when it comes to, like, short-term memory a little bit. But so far, so good. Ah, hard mix again. Please, please keep this one. Please work on this one, Photoshop. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Okay. Let's copy these two. Oh, also, if you have any, like, questions about stuff in Photoshop, feel free to let me know, and I can try and, like, answer them, or, like, give tips on what I tend to do with certain functions, or, like, I don't know. Do my best to, like, help out. To give my knowledge. Oh, this is still on hard mix. That's why it was being weird. Okay, alright. I am by no means a Photoshop expert, but I use the program super weird, so sometimes I just know weird things, which could be beneficial to know. I don't know. I think I want that, maybe? Like super faint owl eyes in the background, but I kind of want to like bump up like the colors a lot still. I said super faint and then immediately it's not faint at all, but that's okay. Never mind. And then let's go back here, I think it was. Let's see if we can merge these together to get something funky. I mean, that is funky. That is weird. It's a little painful to look at, but it is cool. Okay. And then... I think hue, maybe? We'll give it the good old hue neutron. Do that as our blending mode. And then I think maybe it's time to like hue saturate, wiggle it around a little bit. I don't know why that's why I always refer to this as. But that's just, it's just wiggling around sliders. So I just always think of it as the hue saturation wigglage. It's like, I guess it makes sense. I kind of like this like weird like watermelon color. I wish the edges weren't so fuzzy a little bit. But maybe we can fix that. I don't really know how though, so that'll be fun to try and figure out. Should we make it fully symmetrical? I don't really know. I think I need to experiment more with asymmetry, I guess is the word. Why the English language gotta be so hard? Why gotta be such a struggle? I kind of like hue though, a little bit. I do like the like kind of desaturated parts now. I can't really make my mind up of what I want this to be, but I think it's looking cool so far. Uh, maybe if we do that, and then flip it, and then we can like have like a smaller version of the eyes kind of at the bottom. It's kind of like flower petals now a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a dash of flower petals. Just add that straight into the mixture. I'm trying to imagine like cooking live on stream, because I know some people do that on Twitch, but like imagine the pure chaos. Yeah, it's definitely getting more like flower as it's going along. And then also I messed up and left some garbage over here on the image. So let's clean that up a smidgen. Let's see. Maybe like there, maybe a little bit lower. I don't know. It's like, it doesn't really matter. What colors should we make this? Let's just go into color overlay. I was like, oh, I like some of the black and white stuff. Immediately removes it. Immediately 180 is my opinion. I do kind of like this blue though. But it's still like desaturated enough that it's not like egregious. Also, there's like a little bit of something at the bottom here that I want to like get rid of. Okay. What should we do to this? Emboss? I mean, that adds like, it adds this gesture to it. I don't know, that's why what my mind immediately thought of was just like, I kind of like this because it's kind of like 3D. It's kind of cool. Maybe we can chrome it. We could do the Chrome Future episode of SpongeBob to it. The chrome's a little much, though. Maybe the bas relief? Boz? I don't know. How would we pronounce this? I don't know. Detailed. None. 0. Okay, maybe like there. Ooh. Something in here was kind of funky, but I don't know which one it is. Color dodge is kind of nice, though. Let's see. Hard mix is kind of cool. Difference is kind of cool. I like those colors. I like divide because it hurts to look at. It's always good. I don't know which one of these is the best, though. Vivid light's cool. Okay, I like color dodge. So that'll be version 1. And then... what else did I like? Difference? I think I like exclusion more. Because it's more softer colors. I think. I like hard mix because it's cool always. Hard mix actually like rendered out kind of cool that time. Okay. What to do with these? Let's see. Hue versus color. I can never tell the difference between hue and color. Because they do kind of similar things. But it's just like slight, subtle differences that are hard to notice. I think I like Color, well, girl, they the same. Let's just do hue, I guess. Like, okay. We'll do that one. And then this might be a dumb idea, perhaps. But let's flip this around. So we got like that going on. Yeah, I don't think this idea is gonna work because it's emphasizing the square in the center more than anything. That kind of looks like stained glass, but like bad, which is kind of fun. Divide's kind of cool here. I don't think it's gonna render out correctly, but we'll see what it does. I mean, that's not horrible, but also, do we like the image more upside down or right side up? I guess right side up, right? Yeah. Where was that? Okay. We had this. Yeah, I agree. Color overlay again, maybe? Have we gone too far with this one? Is it too extreme looking now? Okay, so this is when Photoshop gets weird to me, because it's like, it hits like a threshold where then it just seems to refuse to do anything. But, so this is with the color overlay effect, right? And then I hit rasterize, which is supposed to like flatten the color overlay, like the layer style into the image and like make that like the image, right? And then I click it and it just does nothing. It just gets rid of it. It just decided, nah, we don't want those colors. It's like, okay, Photoshop. But I don't think it's gonna be too valuable anyways. Maybe let's do glowing edges on this thing. See how that works out. That's kind of cool. That's a lot better. Because then maybe we can add those back in so we can kind of give it edge texture. So it's a little easier to like see the image. Or maybe it just won't. Maybe it won't do that. This is kind of cool though. It's very... Is it the Empress of Light from Terraria? It's like one of the bosses. It's kind of like reminiscent of something like that. Exclusion's kind of funky. Hue gives it like color. I like luminosity though. I don't know, is this the vibe we're gonna go with this one now? Maybe let's get the extreme blue back in here. See how this kind of adds in that, like, now we can kind of see, like, the edges, per se, a little bit. It just adds those little lines back in. Light's kind of nice, though. Color dodge is kind of frightening. I kind of like that, though. Tempting. Okay. We'll think about that. We'll come back. It's scary. Sorry. I don't mean to frighten, but... Oh, and then a render. Well, it kind of rendered out kind of cool, though. That's not too bad. This song's kind of giving some, like, spooky, but, like, Persona 4, like, dungeon vibes a little bit. Does multiply help? Can anything help? Are we too far gone at this point? I don't know. Ew. I don't know. Has science gone too far? You like the black and yellow one a lot? What did I do? Hold on. Let's... That? We can mess with that. Okay, we'll try and do black and yellow as like the end color scheme. We'll have to ingrain that into our minds. We'll try and make that a reality, because for some reason every time I do a piece and I'm like, this one's gonna be yellow, by the end it's never yellow. Something always happens along the way and it just gets derailed. I want more of like the edge stuff to it. Maybe I can like delete everything but the edges. That kind of worked. I kind of want it to be a little more subtle. Subtle, I say, looking at this image. Not subtle at all, really. Okay, we're gonna try something. We're gonna try some, like, polar coordinates. Just to see what happens. So we got a cool orb. I like that. It's like an orb of bees, a little bit. The bee orb. The borb, if you will. And that's kind of cool too. A little bit. Okay, we're gonna try this. That's cool. Like that, and then we got the borb. But let's take this and try and overlay it. It's just gonna get messier and messier though, isn't it? That's kind of cool. I kind of keep like the general overall top shape kind of thing. Let me see if I can work this back in. Kind of like that, but need to make the brush a little smaller so I can have a little bit more precision. Okay. Because I don't want to erase any of that stuff. Well, I kind of already did, didn't I? Dang it. Why am I like this? Okay. So, I think that's the center, kinda. I guess if I'm gonna erase some of it, might as well, like, commit. Might as well just go fully extreme. But I do kind of like that, like, center part, so maybe I should preserve that, which I think it can do. Maybe not. We'll find out in, like, 2 seconds. I guess it can. Okay. That's good. Okay, so now what's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is kind of what I was making. I think it's kind of looking kind of cool. This line is really harsh, though, in the center a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily a horrible thing, though. I don't know. Okay, so we want black and yellow. And then let's go... Yeah, that's good. And then I kind of want to... Is it a filter gallery I'm thinking of? I feel bad because sometimes I like say stuff like that out loud and it's like, I don't know. It's like, am I just talking to myself? It's like so weird. Honestly, that's kind of like 80% of me through this process though, isn't it? Let's see here, smoothness max. Why does that just blur everything? That's so weird. But maybe this, but then we like overlay it somehow. Like the glitchiness, but we need it to be less glitchy. I love these colors, but then it gets rid of the yellow. Which we have committed ourselves to. We have to keep the yellow. Here, let's just get rid of that. I don't know. Is this the final image? How do we feel about this overall? I feel like it's still missing something, but because it's kind of got a central focus, but the central focus is a lot of negative space. I don't know. Because it's kind of one of those images where it's like you look at it and it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't feel like my eye gravitates towards any part of it in particular, but I want it to gravitate towards the center. Maybe if I take this and then add it again, duplicate it up here so it adds more impact. We'll give it a shot. We'll figure something out. Okay, so we got that, and then... Okay. Please do something. Okay, I think it did something. Yeah, okay. So it preserved that, which is cool. That is what I wanted. And a little weird though. I mean, that gives it like a central like motif. Kinda. A little bit, but does that help? I guess it kind of brightens the whole thing up a little bit. Okay, and then I render it and it gets darkened again. I don't know. I still feel like it's missing something. But maybe that's also just my brain telling me something's wrong. But it's probably just inventing issues. I don't know, let's add in the borb. Let's put the borb in somewhere. I guess we could put that at the bottom of the image. That'd be kind of cool. So hard to do this symmetrically. Does it need to go... It needs to go down? Oh, I had it for a second. I just realized, okay, I realized this before, but I always forget about it. But when trying to make it symmetrical, sometimes you could just hold down shift and it'll just make it like, it'll keep like the integrity of like the whole like sphere for you. But you can also check the little width and height numbers down there and just make sure they match, and then that works also. It's kind of handy. I always forget about it. Okay, Borb, where are you going? I think you're going here. Yeah. I like that. Maybe I should give it like outer glow or something. We could try that. That way it like stands out a little bit from the background. I don't know how extreme to make it. I actually kind of like that a lot though. What if we make it like super precise? I guess it's just not gonna do the thing. I want you to do what I want you to do. Well, maybe we can... Oh. I guess I like that. How do we feel about this? If this is the final image. And then I kind of want to add... I want to connect these two here in the center a little bit better, because you can see the line between them. So I guess this will be like fixing one little detail. Let's make this brush really small. I didn't do that symmetrically though. Oh gosh, it's gonna bother me. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's symmetrical. Or at least enough for my eyes to tell me it looks reasonable. Okay. Fit on screen. Okay. So I think this might be the final thing. Maybe we'll color overlay it a little bit. See if we can, like, make the colors more homogeneous or, like, look better. I don't know. Why does blue always have to look so cool, though? But maybe that makes it too yellow. I definitely want to keep some of the purples and stuff. I don't like that, though. I like that a lot. Dang it. Okay, so we have these two versions, right? Okay, well, hold on. Remove this from one of them. I didn't really get rid of the layer style. Okay, there we go. And then this one will rasterize. And then maybe we'll merge these together. I'm probably just making it worse at this point, though. Yeah, okay, let's just stick with this. I think it'll be fine. That does look kind of cool, though, but I don't like what it does to the... Well, I kind of do like what it does to the center parts. A little more glitchy looking, though. I don't know, should we... I guess we could mess with the saturation a bit? Maybe? No, that doesn't quite help. Okay, I think this... Okay. I keep saying I think this is it, and then I'm like, well, maybe if I mess with it more. Let's see. Chrome might help make it pop. Let's see here. No. It makes it horrible. Okay. Okay. I've decided we're done. Let's move on to the next one. But what should we name this one? Bees? Beehive? Maybe? I think that'll work. I don't know if that quite makes sense, though. Oh, maybe I should try flipping it upside down again real quick. Just to see if I like that better or worse. I guess I like it right side up still. Okay. Okay. Call it good. Call it good at this point. Let's move on to another song, though. It's too poppy. Okay. I'll name this one Beehive, then. Or just bees. Beehive. Okay. So, should we do a 15-minute challenge, I think? I think we might be ready for that. Are we ready? Oh, I should take a drink. I forgot that I poured this juice, like, at the beginning of the stream, and then I, like, haven't taken a single sip. I got this, like, cran pineapple juice, but I found that they finally have, like, a... It's not sugar-free, but, like, low-sugar version of it. And I kind of like it more. I like that the sugar doesn't hurt as much, but also it tastes, like, bad. Just a little bit. It's like a little, like, something's off with it, but that kind of makes it, like, fun to drink. I don't know. I'm just weird. Just weird like that. Sometimes it's fun to drink things that taste bad. Just to, like, remind your mouth that things are out there. Okay, so 15-minute challenge. Where's my timer? Oh, there it is. It's the app called Timer. Who would have thought? So 15 minutes on the clock and we'll see where we get. And then ready, set, go. Okay, we've done enough gradients for one day, so I think we should just like doodle. Just do some little like doodles here and there. I guess we can make these ones. Yeah, just giant black circle. It's off center though. Actually, maybe we can do that. Okay. I don't think we've ever just tried this before, which is kind of like weird. Okay, so we got that going. And then let's emboss it. Emboss. Okay, just to add more dimension. I guess I just kind of like the emboss version actually. And then I guess we will put a gradient over it a little bit. I don't know what color though. Maybe I like red. We haven't done red yet today. And then do like that. That's cool. I like that. It's not symmetrical though. So we'll have to fix that real quick. Okay. Let's flip that around. Just to add the symmetricity. The symmetry. And then I kind of want to make a version that's flipped upside down just so it completes the shape a little bit. But I kind of want to distort this one a little just so it is slightly different. And then mix it back in, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do like 15 minutes and see where we get. I think difference is kind of cool. And then flip it back around again. But I also kind of liked, was it hard mix? Okay, so we got that, and we got this. And then we can like fuse them together. We got like a nice little like ruby going on. We're doing some Steven Universe art. This is my OC character gemstone. Let's see here. Now I kind of want to make... Let's see here. Oh, I guess I should crop it. Because weird things are happening. Okay, so I kind of should be 45 degrees, right? And then I kind of want to shrink it. Oh, what did I just grab? What did I do? I don't know how much to shrink it. Maybe like here. Maybe like there. Then multiply. Yes. Well, now we can like fix it. Okay. We'll do like that, but then I want to make a copy and then flip it around. Then... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I just cropped everything. Oh no. Okay, so I got that. Add that in the corner. Take this main gemstone. Move it slightly up. Well, I guess it could stay in the center. That's fine. Okay. Did that. I mean, I kind of want to polar coordinates it already. I think we might get something funky. Lo and behold, we did. Hard mix is a little much. I think we want to do multiply, but I think we want to erase parts of it, like all this we don't really need. But then I also kind of want to move it up slightly higher. Like that. And then it kind of has these like ribbons that go behind the main gem, which is kind of cool. Add some dimensionality to it. But then I kind of want to make a version of this that's embossed a little, I think. Of the embossed version, we have to figure out some way to merge it in semi-organically, which is kind of a good luck figuring that out. I don't really care about this top part. I kind of want that, and then like there maybe? What happens if we like off-center it though? That's kind of cool, but if we like did that? Honestly, I'm not mad at this. This is kind of looking cool. We just gotta get rid of this harsh line in the center. But we have to do it safely without messing stuff up. Also, how's the almonds and apple going? Hope it's going good. I feel like I still need to like get more used to like having snacks for when I stream, but since like I've already forgotten about the juice that's next to me, it's like I'm probably just gonna forget any snack that I bring to, you know? Let's put this in the center, like there. One of these days, I'll learn to snack it up. This actually looks like a legit kind of like teardrop like gemstone kind of thing. Kind of turned out cool. I like hue. Hue's fun. Hold on. So I like hue, and then I liked linear light, I think. I don't know which of these I like more though. Dang it. Do I like the black and white in the center? Maybe like a smidge. No, it's gotta be all or nothing, doesn't it? Dang it. I don't know. Let's make like 30 copies. Oh, I accidentally got like that square around it. Let's fix that. Gotta get rid of the lines. No one can know that we have lines in this house. Okay. Can't let them know we have lines. I think that's fine. Okay, so we got that. We merge it with the salt. Can we get something funky? I feel like hard mix is the one. And then we gotta fix this back to normal, I think. Never mind, this looks bad. This looks terrible. Okay, so maybe flip this one upside down, but then we'll have the same like eyes kind of situation as the last one, won't we? Well, maybe if we flip it upside down and then make the top part like small. Or if we flip it upside down and then everything gets weird. Oh, well, maybe. These are kind of cool. That was kind of funky. Getting a bunch of different shapes on accident that I didn't anticipate. I don't know how that happened, but it's cool. Okay. Well, I like that blank square. Can I just get rid of the white? I don't know what that did. I got rid of most of it, I guess. And then... But we can still see the line at the top. Okay, so we just gotta do smaller brush. Think tiny brush. Am I deleting off the wrong layer? What's happening here? I don't know what's happening anymore. Also, my nose just started running. Oh no. Okay, this line's just gonna have to stay, I guess. Because you'd think I would be able to erase it, but I guess I kinda can. But then it erases this cool stuff up here, but we don't need that. Why is it so difficult to just delete? Okay. Delete it over here as well. And just gotta get really into the details. Also, it's so hard just erasing stuff with like a mouse sometimes. I do have a tablet in my closet, but I've never used it for anything. Okay, so we have that. Let's mess with the other modes of this too, because there's a few other cool ones. Like lighting's pretty cool. Color dodge is really cool. I like that one. And then maybe we can like merge these together. Even though they kind of look sort of the same. Oh. I like that. How much time do we have on the clock? We have 3 minutes left. Okay. I think we could get something cool out of this one in 3 minutes. I think it's looking pretty good. Tripolar coordinates. Oh, we need the crop. I mean, these are gonna get messy. Yeah. I kind of like that adds like a je ne sais quoi. A little bit of like something, but so soft light's not bad. These are kind of cool. Hue's kind of cool. It perhaps is too desaturated now though. What was it, soft light? Was that the one I liked a lot? Yeah. So we got that, and then we have this. Is there any difference? Kinda. Oh, I'm gonna add Magic School Bus to the list. Hold on a second. Bristle always says, eat the rich. So good. Love that. I don't know which one of these I like the most though. Maybe if we flip this one upside down and then we can like do something. IDK. But then it gets symmetrical. Wow, what if... Hear me out here. Genius idea. What if... What if... we just do that? And then we like lower the opacity a little? Also, we have like a face at the top again. I didn't even notice that. Why do I always get faces in my art? Every single time. There is like a... Is it like a psychological effect or whatever, where it's like... Why did I just merge? I don't even know. I don't know. Where it's like finding faces and things that don't have a face or whatever. It's like about like human recognition and stuff like that. I wish I remember what it was called, but... I think emboss is not the feel for this one. Maybe we can chrome it though. There's a chance this could help. No. Well, I like parts of it. Like down here, it kind of looks like glass or crystal. Our time's up. Well, I think this is pretty good for 15 minutes in. I think there's still some details we should clean up, though. By which I mean everything I did on this last layer. Okay, let's make the brush a little smaller. Because I want to keep the little, like, crystalline looking parts at the bottom, but I don't really care about it up top here so much. Do something like that. Get this bottom part brought back in. Do something like that a little bit. Something like this a little bit. And then I guess we're gonna have to make sure it's symmetrical because it's not gonna be symmetrical. Okay, let's see here. Take the center line. Take it to downtown. Man, the one thing is, like, every time I think about when I visited, like, New York or whatnot for, like, grad school auditions or whatnot, I just always think about the nightmare that was navigating the bus or, like, trying to figure out, like, the bus system or, like, public transport, the trains, I guess, the subway. Yes, the subway. Like, how do you, like, learn that? How do you, like, figure it out? Let's see here. Why did I start talking about Subway? Now I kind of want Subway up. A little bit. True that. I wish there was more like cross-country like train rides and stuff like that. Like stuff like that. Because we had some of those back in Alaska, which were cool. Like you could take a train all the way to Anchorage. It was like super expensive though, but it was just kind of cool that that stuff kind of existed, you know? I feel like I want to feather like the top of this image a little bit. Let me figure out how to do that in the most sensible way. Perfect. That was like the least sensible way I could have done that. Let's see here. Something like this maybe. Just to kind of clean it up a little. Maybe that's too much though. Well, we can always mess with the opacity and like fix it. Let's see here. Let's see. Like just the slightest hint. Like that maybe. I don't know, is this complete? How do we feel about this one? I think it's cool, but I feel like it's still... I don't know. Maybe it's the colors. I think red's definitely the way to go in the center, though. I don't know what I think is missing on this one, though. Guess we'll just keep trying some weird funky stuff real quick. Yeah, probably. That is probably what it is the color. Because I don't think the shearing's gonna help. It is cool though. Let's see. But yeah. How do we want to add in color? Maybe it should be a slightly different red. What if I just draw color in? That didn't work. Oh, it's because I have the brush set to white, duh. It's a rainbow. Okay. And And where's Hugh? Where's Hugh Neutron at? Where is he? I don't know if this is the move, though. You know? Why am I so torn on this? Okay. Maybe the answer to needing more color is to just have less color. For big brain in this one. It's like, I don't know. I definitely feel like this isn't the solution. But parts of this are cool. Parts of this are all so bad, though. Like, does that help at all? Not really. Dang it. Okay. Never mind. Maybe we just have to emboss it 1,000 times. I genuinely can't think of what to do to this one. Maybe I just need more juice. Hold on. Think about this. Just let the weird tasting juice power our brains. Extrude again? I mean, that might add like background visual texture. No, I don't like it. I do kind of like a little bit of this though. I just don't know where. Hold on. I guess I kind of like it in the face actually, so. Okay, the EDM music has to relax. We need something more chill. I think this will work. Okay. Do we have any thoughts or feelings about this piece so far? Also, I just like whacked my headset super hard into my back wall. Oh yeah, the Daft Punk news. Forgot about that. I don't know what I'm even doing at this point. How am I even, like... They're not... It's like, rest in peace. Like, I miss their, like... What was it, from like the 90s? Oh, do you remember that, like, animated movie that they had that was like... It was like a sci-fi, like, space opera thing. What was it called? I know a lot of like their like famous songs were off of it. And I know like the characters were like the Chris Sin dolls or something. I want to watch that at some point. That seemed pretty cool. What is this? What did I do to this? Maybe the filter gallery? Maybe the boss relief? Oh, that's kind of funky. Add a little smidgen of that in. Kind of looking like a weird robot a little bit. I'm like, I can't tell where I want this to have texture and not. I feel like certain parts of it shouldn't. Maybe the juice isn't helping. Maybe the juice is just making everything 30 times worse. But now he has like a samurai hat, which is kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna do glowing edges. We're gonna do glowing edges. Hopefully it will save us. Smoothness max. Okay. It looks like schematics. That was kind of cool. I mean, we're getting somewhere, I think. Maybe I need to just darken the image. This piece is a great example of me trying to like problem solve on the fly. I feel like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where's good. That's where we started, isn't it? Basically, yeah. Okay, we'll do one version that's super dark, and we'll do one that's not, and then we'll, like, figure out... Maybe I should get darker the closer it gets to the edge of the image, or maybe vice versa. I don't know either. It's just kind of winging it, but it's like trying to like think in my brain of what will help it, but sometimes I just don't know, you know? Maybe it'll get... Okay, come on. Oh, that's right, I like clicked a bunch. I was like, why isn't it undoing? Okay. But I kind of like that texture on the edge too. Dang it. I kind of like this, but I think it's messy. You know? Maybe the bottom will be light and the top will be dark. Or maybe I should just make this texture like go over the whole image. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I think the darker parts are cool. I just think the face mask needs to be something different, maybe. I just got like a spam email. That's great. Like, what is going on my phone? Okay, so we'll make the mask like different. Maybe. Or we'll just make it symmetrical. But like up and down symmetrical. Maybe I should just give up and like do a new piece and then like come back to this one at the end, maybe. Could do that. Sometimes that helps. Or we could just call this good. That's kind of cool. Maybe we fixed it. Maybe we did it. Okay. This is cool. What if we can incorporate the bottom half back into it, though? A little bit. Let's try, see if we can... I don't know. I feel like either saturation or divide's cool. But maybe if we like... I don't know, maybe it'll just be saturation. Okay. Because at least the colors are slightly different. Okay, I think this is it. I think I'm about done with this one. I think I've tried as hard as I can. I still wish the mask was slightly different. Okay, maybe we can fix that. And that'll be the last thing, and then we'll move on to the next piece, I swear. I promise. Okay. What if I take, like, this, like... Man, zooming up in here, these details are so cool looking. Like, all the different textures are so cool. Okay, I'm gonna do something really dumb. Okay. Maybe it'll work, but it probably won't. No. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I thought it would be cool maybe because I just want to like emphasize like this eye zone, but... Or the eyes one. For all you K-pop stans out there. Let's see here. Small brush. Do you like that? Do hard mix. Does that help? Yeah. Super subtly, but... Okay. Maybe the bottom should be like stretched out. Maybe there should be like something on the sides. Okay, we're gonna stop. This is done. This one's done. Okay. We're gonna name it Samurai. I think it is. Or should I name it Yojimbo after the Final Fantasy X summon? Tempting. We're just gonna name it Samurai. Okay. Perfect. And we're done with that one. So... How much time... Yojimbo stealing all the gil. Gotta save the gil. It's all about how much gil you can earn in one playthrough. It's Yojimbo taking it away. It's Awaka in the second game taking it away. Do you have to pay Awaka's debt in the first game too? I don't remember. But okay, so we have Samurai. So we're gonna make one more piece, and then I think that'll be it for the stream. So let's do another timed challenge thing. I'm gonna delete this spam message off my phone though, telling me I could make money driving around for Cadbury eggs. Like, what was that? Timer. Okay. 15 minutes. Or maybe we should do 10. Let's do 10 this time. Even though we're gonna spend like 30 minutes on it anyways, but okay. Race I go. Okay. We're gonna draw again, because that didn't work out very well for us last time, so why not repeat the process? Perfect. We done did it. Okay. We're gonna emboss again, though. Also, I have hiccups now suddenly, so I very much apologize for that. Give me something cool. That's kind of cool. Well, it's not that super cool. It's the limit of my drawing abilities. All I can do. Let's distort it a bit. Let's twirl it. Maybe not that much though. Or maybe we should shear it instead. We can edge shear it. Okay. Let's fuse these together. We got a tattoo forming already. Perfect. Where was our original one though? Here. That's cool. So we're gonna have like the top part and then the other part will be like the bottom part, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Kinda sorta. Like maybe there or something? Is that line too obvious? Yeah, but it works. I think that's fine. I think she's good. Okay. Why did it just like undo everything? Do I need like a white background? Oh. Okay, we'll just merge everything together. That fixes that. Okay, cool. So I think we need to get some color up in this thing. So let's do a gradient overlay, I guess. But let's do 2 of them. Oh, we needed to get color and then I did black and white. Okay, we'll do red. Well, we already did red, didn't we? We haven't done green. Green to purple. Colors that don't really go super well together, but that's okay. That's just how it is. Can always fix it later. Merge these 2 into something funky. That works. I don't hate those colors. And then merge this on top of it. Like that, kinda. This is kind of like graffiti kind of looking. Kind of cool. I think the colors are a little whack, but we could fix that real quick before we go any further, I think. That's not bad. I don't think I want to hyper saturate it, but maybe like there. I think is good. Okay. And then we haven't really like patterned out anything in a hot minute, so let's try that. Theoretically, this image is already symmetrical. Okay, good. That makes this slightly easier. And then I messed up immediately. Wait, is it Alt? Oh yeah, it's Alt-click to duplicate. Whoops. I'm forgetting my commands. My hotkeys. Okay. And then stretch it up. Stretch it out. We have a pattern. Cool, we'll merge it together, because why not? And then polar coordinates and make something really messy. Make a sphere. I love spheres. Such a good shape. We already have time now. Okay. I got another text and I was like scared for a second. I was like, that was too fast to be 10 minutes. It's like, that was too much. Okay. We did that. I think we want to do glowing edges, maybe. Glowing edges. We might want to do emboss again also. That's really trippy. It's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. Well, kind of needs to be more pronounced, though, maybe. Is divide gonna work for this, or is it gonna explode? No, it worked. Okay, cool. Okay. Why do you hate circles? What have circles done against you? All they do is try their hardest. Trying to live a normal circular life. I love this song. The song's so like good. It's a bop. I heard this in the club. Just go crazy. Okay, so we got that. We need color back in here somewhere. I just don't know if these are the right colors per se. Oh, actually, kind of cool. It's kind of like clown colors, though. They know what they did. The poor little circle. Maybe we need different colors. I kind of like the clown colors, though. I feel like no matter what, it's gonna be clown colors, isn't it? We're just trapped in clown color mode. Also, I don't remember if I like have said this before, but when I first did auditions for grad school for like theater and stuff, I got an offer from a school in Italy. And it was basically clown college. And I sincerely thought about going, and I kind of sometimes regret it not going, but I could have gone to clown school, and that would have been kind of cool. So, a little bit of regrets about that. But now I'm a streamer, so now I just have to live up my best clown life online, I guess. Yeah, but the school was like super expensive. That's the only reason I didn't go. Plus, I would have needed to learn Italian, which I've tried a little bit, but I'm not very good at anything that's not Spanish. And even then, I still can't like speak and not sound horribly like like awful. Donde está el baño? Like it's just terrible. It's so bad. Um, but then again, I don't put like a whole lot of effort in it really, but when have I put effort in anything, truly? I'm sorry, we're making more spheres. Hold on. Let's go ahead and, I wish schools weren't expensive in general. I think education should be free. I think like everything should be free though. Like, why do we have to pay for electricity? Doesn't make sense. Why do we have to pay for transportation? Doesn't make sense. It's like a necessary like thing. Electricity is necessary. Wi-Fi seems necessary. Cell phones pretty much necessary to live now. It's like everything that we're expected to have to be able to function in society. It's just, I don't know. Like the expectation that we have to like slave away to basically be able to afford things that are necessary goods makes no sense to me. This image is kind of looking cool though. And if that makes me a communist, then honestly probably accurate. But okay, how do I fix this now? Because I think this is cool, but I think the sphere needs to go into it. But I do like the edges of the sphere. Well, what if I just keep the edges then? I was like thinking about it, it's like me like, oh, we ran out of time. We ran out of time like 30 seconds ago and I didn't even notice. Well, okay. Well, now we know. But I think we could keep working on it a little bit longer. But we gotta fix this. We gotta fix so much of this. Because it looks questionable. Stretch the time. Time is just an illusion. The construct that blah blah blah. This is like I don't know where I'm going with it, but okay. It does kind of look like Silly String a little bit. I kind of miss Silly String. Where's Silly String gone? What is it doing with its life now? The viewers at home want to know. Is Silly String okay? Is she doing okay? Maybe if we just do a purple square, we can have a purple square. I don't really know what I was thinking this would accomplish. I guess I kind of wanted to make that into the border, didn't I? I guess that's true. We'll make it into the Borders bookstore that we deserve and need. Um, is this like ugly, like green kind of cool? Is this thing that looks awful? Is it great? It's all just about perception. What am I doing? I don't really know at this point. I don't know where this one's going. Was the green a mistake? Probably. I think a lot of the colors in this might be a mistake, though, actually. Let's hue saturation. Save the day. Maybe we need to simplify the image. Maybe it's getting too... a little too, you know, a little too... But, let's see here, smoothness max. Oh wait, no. Was glowing edges what I wanted? Even glowing edges can't save us here, it looks like. Is this doing anything? Horizontal? Vertical? Maybe this'll save us? I mean... yes and no. More no than yes, but... if girl group twice taught me anything, I should reframe it as yes or yes. I'm just gonna keep making K-pop references for some reason today. What if we do this, but we get rid of the white on the background? I don't know. What do we think about this one so far? I feel like it needs to go somewhere, but I don't really know where it should go. You know? Just keep adding elements and hope it works. How many orbs can I fit into this image? Maybe we just need color overlay at this point. Maybe she can save us. Or not. I don't like these colors though. I wish it was less glitchy though. Just a smidge. Well, that didn't save the colors I wanted. But, okay. Okay, that's good that you think it's cool. I'm glad. That means we're heading in the right direction, I think. But I just think it needs to be less visually eye-hurty, perhaps. But how to go about doing that, I'm not sure. I only know how to make things more eye-hurty. That's like what I specialize in. It's like... let's see here. How could we simplify? Okay, filter gallery. You gotta give me something. Gotta give me something here. The crayon kind of helped. Maybe the plaster will help, but if we make the colors like, I don't know. I guess we'll just try black and white. Okay, plaster, I said. Honestly, this just looks cool in black and white. We haven't done one. We haven't done a black and white image today. So, slightly tempting. Hmm. Should we go black and white? Maybe we could do black and white with like a smidgen of color. Just a pop of color. I don't know. Maybe I'll also just make it really high contrast and that'll help. Or maybe really low contrast. Yeah, I think the more low contrast, the more it looks like I actually drew it, but I did not at all, as we can tell. What does it look like inverted? No, that's bad. Okay. I don't know. Maybe now we could do color overlay. Why'd I hit satin? What does satin do? Oh, it's just like a weird like band across the center. Honestly, that's not bad. I don't know how blue it should be though. Like the bare minimum? Or should it be like super crazy, like we're under the sea, the Little Mermaid 90s cartoon? Like, maybe like here. I think that's good. Maybe. I don't know. I think I kind of like this. It's a little like, what are you looking at a little bit, but the overall like effect of it's kind of nice. Because it's kind of like sketchy like lines a little bit. And then it's got like a little bit of muted colors and it's like monochromatic, which is kind of nice. Yeah. I don't know. Should we do anything more to it? Or do we think this one's good? I think it might be good. I don't know. We can always just make it worse and just like see what happens. That's cool too, though. I like that it's kind of got like this like... It kind of looks again like Madoka, like the witches, like they're like zones or whatever. It kind of looks like that here at the bottom. Maybe I want to keep this bottom part. See if magnetic lasso can figure this out. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets a little like wacky. But let's see. Come on, lasso. I wish cowboy was still like a normal occupation. I guess now it's mostly just like farmer. Also, why do we idolize like the Wild Wild West so much as a concept in America? It's so weird to me to think about sometimes. Okay, I think I got all of it. Let's find out. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, I kind of like this. That's kind of cool. Maybe flatten it a little. Maybe like there. Because now it's like image in an image, and you have like this like border kind of thing on it, but you also have like this weirdness up top. I don't know, does that help? Maybe it should be flatter. I kind of liked it higher up, though. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I also realized that I've never seen a Western movie in my entire life. Kind of weird to think about. Like old Western, like shootout with the laws kind of thing. I've never seen any of those movies ever. Which I don't really know if that's like a bad thing. I don't really like feel strongly about it, but I am slightly curious about the genre. I guess we did. Well, I guess like there was like the Hateful Eight or whatever. Is it cooler with it being bordered on both sides by this? Maybe if we do one border really high up and then the other one really like short. I don't know. What do we prefer? I actually kind of like this the best so far, I think. I don't know. I also still have never seen Brokeback Mountain, which I feel like I need to, but I like it's so heartbreaking for me like watching any sort of like LGBT media where it's like sad and tragic. It just like hurts. So I was like I know going into it that I'm gonna be like a sobbing wreck at the end, but I feel like it's also like I have to probably have to watch it at some point. I can't tell which version of this I like more. I think I'm gonna go with this though. I think this is gonna be the final image for this. I think it's kind of cool. We got asymmetry, we got some weirdness at the bottom, we got some orbs. Got this weird like top curtain, sea ocean thing. We got like graffiti center. I don't know, this is just a really weird piece, but it's kind of cool. We can also like zoom in on the details and see if it looks cool. Get that resolution. I think this is one of my favorite things to do lately is to just like save my stuff and then I'll like look back at it like super closely on my phone. Like it's like so cool. Like all the textures and stuff. So neat. I almost just kind of like the like center part and then like okay, but what should we name this one? Can name it just curtains, I guess. Because it kind of reminds me of curtains at the top. I could do that. Curtains. Okay. And then I guess this will, since this is our like fourth piece of the day, I think that'll be the last one of the stream. But we'll go back and look at what all we did today and like reflect on our progress and what we've learned and I don't know, just look at the cool stuff we made. And then that'll probably be it for the stream and then I'll go like eat and make dinner and like live life and stuff. Live, laugh, love. But well, this was the first one we made called Sentiment, I guess. I kind of like that it's kind of like, I don't know, I like the wiggliness of it, like the image and stuff like that, but it's also got like these like harsh lines too. But this one kind of ends short and doesn't like go off the like full image, so maybe I should fix that real quick. And then maybe I should fix this little like smudge here. It's all about the squiggles. And then also the details look really cool in this one when you get close up too. Okay, we gotta fix this. It's all about the details. I feel like I've had to like force myself to become a more detail-oriented person over time. I feel like at heart I'm like really like not. I sort of am. I don't know. This part by itself looks kind of cool. Wait, is this semi-transparent? Because that's like the look of the transparency. Maybe I should like look into that real quick. Okay. Well, let's just fix this. Just fix this stuff. I think that's good. I don't know if I really care if these lines connect or not. I don't know. I mean, you can't really even tell fully zoomed out anyways. Like, I have to teach myself to be a more detail-oriented person, and then immediately I'm like, ah, it's good enough. Like, it's whatever. Like, okay. Oh, we have so many, like, different, like, textures going on. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I guess it just looks like it's the transparency, but it's really little dots, I guess. Okay. So how do you extend this in a reasonable manner that will not drive me insane? The perfect solution is the laziest one. And see, it instantly looks like it's extended. And then we just gotta do the same again, and we're done. Perfect. Put back on screen. Flatten all that down. Copy it again. Save again. That one's good. I like this one. It's got all the squiggles and the wiggly stuff, and kind of got like there's that like new-ish Pokemon, I think it was in Sun and Moon or whatnot, where it's like the clown that has like the head that's a bomb that throws. Kind of looks like the top of its head here in the center. And then we have Beehive, which is a little more graphically like a punch to the face a little bit. But it's nice to get like a piece that has some yellow in it, like, because that rarely happens, I feel like. In the center, it's got some diamonds and some cool stuff. I guess let's look at the textures really close up on this one. I think this one's gonna have some weird stuff, because it's all like glitched out. Like, looks weird. But diamond's all weird. Cool. It's got all like that weird like squiggliness also in it. It's kind of like paint splatter almost a little bit. Also with like MS Paint, like drawing lines, kind of. Kind of cool. I don't know if there's anything to fix on this one. I think it's good. And then we have the samurai one, which was such a struggle. Struggled so much on this one. I still feel like I wish there was like red on the outsides or something. A little bit. I really like this, like, where is it? Let's keep zooming in. Like this stuff here on the outside, like the texture of that's always cool to me, which is like the glowing edges over like a gradient. That's cool. I still feel like, I don't know, like this stuff could be red, this could be red, and that would be cool. I don't really know how to go about doing that at this point. I could probably just paint bucket it, maybe. But since there's all the lines, I'd have to go and do that every individual line. Well, maybe. Okay, let's try and just be lazy and see what happens. So, let's get... yeah, size 100. We're just gonna do this on the little edge details, and then... yeah. we'll only do the edge details, I think. Do I want to do it along the top too? I guess. I wonder if this will work or not. I guess we'll find out in like 2 seconds. Keep going. Let's keep drawing. Okay. Will it work? Kinda. It's not the correct red, but I think that helps. I think that helps bring in some of the color to the outside edges a little bit. And then maybe I could do it for the down here part too. I'm not as certain about this, but I did it on a new layer, so if we don't like it, we can just delete it in like 2 seconds. So it's fine. Also, are these shapes differently? I think they might be different. I don't know. But same deal. New color. Maybe like that. I think that helps. I think. It's kind of messy around like the edges, the detail, but that's okay. I went over the line a little bit there, but I think that works. I think it's fine. Okay. So now I think that one's done. I'll just leave in some like... It's okay. You don't always have to color inside the lines. You can just go crazy. Also, I'll just leave in little mistakes for people to find. That's fun, right? I actually don't know how I feel about that conceptually. And I have curtains, which is like this one, so... But, yeah. I think all in all, good work today. Pat ourselves on the back. Give ourselves a hug. Squeeze the life out of ourselves. And, yeah. I think that'll do it for the stream today, but... As always, people watching on Twitch, or if you watch it as a VOD later, or watch it on YouTube and stuff. I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoy doing it, because it's always fun to make more art. And then, also, cool thing is, so in the past I've been uploading all these designs to like Teespring and Redbubble for like merch and stuff. I also like opened up a new darkroom print store online thing that kind of functions similarly to those. So I'm posting those, or these on those, so you can get prints of the art too, which is cool. So I'm gonna have to order some myself, but yeah. If there's ever something on stream that you think is cool, you can find it, you can print it, you can hang it up on your walls. So, that's cool. With that all said, I'll transition to the ending stream screen. So, I'll wave goodbye. And I'm gonna go make dinner. So, yeah, if you ever get a print, like, feel free to like send me a photo of like wherever you hang it and stuff. Because back when I did photography, I would give prints to some of my friends or whatnot, and then they would like send it like, here's a photo of like one of my milk baby photos like above their like fireplace, and it was always really funny. So, so I would appreciate that. But okay, let's go get some dinner. Let's go eat. So, see y'all, and then ending stream screen. 3, 2, 1. And as per usual, thanks for watching.